Spiritual Zay in the building. Hiker Zay in the building. Conscious Zay in the building. What's going on? I am currently on a hike. Hold on a second, guys. I'm on a hike, so be walking around in today's video, out in nature. I am going through a spiritual journey, and I am upping my level of consciousness. I'm hiking. I'm doing things that I want, that I'm enjoying. Trying to take in as much sun as possible. It gets dark around 5 o'clock. Right now, 5:30. So, just trying to get as much sun as possible, because I really need it. We all need it. You need it. You need it. So, man, there's this one demon, man, that's been trying to get me. And it's this one demon has been stopping me from making these videos. And it's like, man, I'll come up with a fire idea, and then I'll be like, yo, I want to record. And then there's one thing that's stopping me, right? And it's that demon. It's fucking with me. It's trying to fuck with my spirit. It's trying to break the foundation. And the more spiritually grounded you are in yourself, the harder it is for that demon to break that shield. Imagine having a shield that's at 100%, and then over a course of time, your shield goes from 100% to 95%, down to 90%, down to 85, down to 80, down to 75, and so on. It's that devil trying to chip away at you, chip away, and you can't let it happen, And it's easier said than done, but the more time you spend on bettering yourself and investing in yourself, the more grounded you'll be, and the easier it will be to keep on pursuing your dreams. It's you gotta enjoy the journey. Enjoy it. I'm enjoying this process. I'm walking and talking, and that's kind of how my brain functions. It's out in nature. This is where we all come from. To dust we are, and to dust you shall return. It says that in Genesis 1. I'm enjoying it, enjoying the process. Spiritual, everything spiritual. I'll keep harping on that. Spiritual journey. And it's up to you whether you want to keep on thriving and finding yourself, and your higher self has those answers that you're looking for, and it'll take away all that stress, because it's God shining his light through you. It's God illuminating himself and kind of flashing lights at you, let you know that he's here with you, and God's going to guide you through everything that you need to succeed. He's going to, you gotta, work on yourself and give yourself access to those doors, right? That starts from within. So, I think the more you can be in tune with you and when I mean you, I'm meaning like your higher self. So like, since we're all spiritual beings, our spirit lives on forever. So, we are in different forms. So, we're in angelic form, we're human form, we're godlike form. There's even other forms that are, not so great either, right? You've got evil spirits as well. But those who believe and those who seek after the truth, and those who know they go from within, those who go from within and seek higher power, higher excellence, those people are connected, let's just say, instead of the ones who only think that this physical body is it and there's nothing else. Like, there's so much more to this life than just what you see on this camera. There's so much more to Isaiah than just this body you see on camera, a mouth that's moving. I'm a spiritual being who will live forever with God and my ancestors that have passed on. So I'm enjoying life. I'm enjoying being out here, and I'm appreciating what I have, and I'm always wanting to better myself and see what's out there and stuff like that. Definitely, I definitely want to grow spiritually more, and I want to tap into that being of eternal life, and just knowing that I'm here for a greater purpose, and I'm here to, in human form, right? And then I live on, once I pass on from this life, and then the afterlife, I'm hopefully living with the one that created me. So that's a good solid baseline for you guys. But there's some demons out here on this earth, man, and they're in human form, they're in form of your thoughts, and there's many forms. So the things that you see on your phone, the things that you see on your TV screen, those are energies and entities that are trying to move you off course. They're designed to make you stressed out, overthinking, overanalyzing. They're there to distract you. So it's up to you to just let those things disregard them. You disregard them. Simply, I just regard them by saying not interested on the app. I'm not trying to see things that I don't want to see. And, sometimes it's just, I don't go on Instagram, or I don't go on Facebook, or I don't go on TikTok, or I don't go on social media besides like YouTube. And even on YouTube, there's things that are there to upset you and make you feel down. And that's what this whole matrix is designed to do. It's designed to bring you to a lower level of consciousness, so that way the higher ups and the entities that are controlling this matrix, they're the ones that have all the power and that can control you. They can't control, the entities can't control higher frequencies. They don't know, they can't handle it. It's too much for them. And so we're the chosen ones. If you're watching this video, you're chosen. You were chosen to watch this video and hear what I have to say from another chosen one who is spiritually grounded and knows that this matrix is a bunch of bullshit. So, yeah. The more you're able to connect with yourself, the more you're able to fine tune and just figure out your spiritual growth, your spiritual sort of journey. Man, don't those eyes, don't that third eye be opening. It's you know what I mean? Like, you feel it. You know it. You know it and you feel it. You're upping your level of consciousness, and it kind of, for those who are vibrating pretty low, it's probably hurting. You're probably like, the first time you sun gaze, you're like, holy shit. Yeah, those are light codes and energy, and that's God trying to creep in. That's literally the creator of the universe is speaking to you when you sun gaze, essentially. Like, you're getting so much natural energy. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, this life is crazy. But literally, I'm watching people play basketball. I'm gonna watch the whole shit. They're literally hooping up right now. Yeah, I just got done hooping too. I was hooping before the sun was starting to go down a little bit, sunset. But I just wanted to pull out the camera and go on a hike and let y'all know where I'm at spiritually. And it's all right. I'll admit this. So I have 90 videos on the channel, right? I have 90 videos on the channel, and I can say after video 91, I'm able to speak to this camera and not feel as nervous as I was on video 1, right? Like, video 1 versus video 91, there's gonna be some growth there. And spiritually, I was nowhere near where I was on video 1. Nowhere near. And now there's so much on my mind that if you hear me stuttering, you hear me like kind of mumble jumble every now and again, it's because there's so much that God has like opened up for me, and that I'm able to just sort of just spiff and sort of kind of just say it off the dome. It's kind of one of those things that he's given me. It's because he's feeding me these information, and he's like, he wants me to speak about it passionately, and wants me to, convey a message. And I love it. It was something I was missing for a while. Like, I didn't have a spiritual journey. It didn't even matter if I was going to church or not. It was all because it all came down to me not wanting to open up and just allow God to change my heart and change my life and change my mind about things. And he taught me to let go. I have learned to let go. You're not gonna grow if you don't let go. I had to let go of things, man. I had to let go of a lot of things. I had to let go of people who I thought were, in my corner. I've had to let go of jobs that were not suitable for me. I'm just there for a paycheck. Right? I had to let go of negative energies. I had to let go of laziness. I had to let go of alcohol, right? To some degree. And the next thing up is weed, right? So once you let go of these things of the world, you start to become who you really are, essentially. The more you dive into vulgar and things that are ungodly, things that are of the world, things that are unnatural, the more you become unnatural. The more you dive into things that are natural and that are prosperous, positive, spiritual, then you're going to become those 4 things, right? You're going to become more positive. You're going to become more spiritual. You're going to become more grounded. You're going to become more happy in the process, because you're going to become more happy because you are simply being yourself. But being yourself, you gotta find yourself. You gotta tap in with yourself. You gotta tap in with that, with God, essentially. You're tapping in with yourself and God at the same time, if that makes any sense. Probably doesn't make sense to you because you're vibrating pretty low. So if it doesn't make sense to you, you are vibrating. If this makes sense to you, you are vibrating just as high as I am, if not higher, right? You are getting the information here, right? But I want you to go do your own research. I want you to go make your own videos. I want you to wrestle with this stuff yourself. Wrestle with everything. Question everything, right? Ask questions. Ask questions. Don't just be satisfied with, okay, this is how it's done. Why? Why is it done this way? Like, why do you shoot a ball? Why do you shoot a basketball like this? Right? With your guide hand. Right? Essentially, because that is the most efficient way to line up your shot with the proper base. You jump, elevate, elbow straight, and you release the ball at the pinnacle of your jump shot. Why? You ask me why. Because I believe that is the best way to shoot a basketball. Right? Beef. Base, eyes, elbow, follow through. You're like, why? Why should I do beef? What's beef? Well, I just told you, balance, eyes, elbow, follow through. Now, why do we use it? We use it because this is the baseline for every jump shot. Every jump shot that I take, that is the baseline that I use. And it's produced results. I've been a decent shooter, pretty good shooter my whole life, right? People have told me that. I know I am, right? And it's that simple phrase, or that simple word, beef. A simple, I can't put it bluntly than that. Beef. Balance, eyes, elbow, follow through. I can't put it blunter than that. So, I gave you the what and the why, right? There's a what and a why to everything. So, why? Why? Hold on. Figure out the why. Ask why questions. Okay? If you really want to know the deeper meaning behind things, keep asking why. Don't just be satisfied with the what answer. Don't just be satisfied with what people tell you. Do your own research. Get the information for yourself. Wrestle with it. God has the answers for you. You have the answers for yourself. You just gotta do the work and access the information, essentially. Right? I'll put it to you like this. Everyone can, let's just say, make $100,000 a year, right? Everyone can qualify for this position. But here's the thing. People don't want to put the work in to get that, even that, right? I'm just using it as an example. People don't want to put in the work for even that. They just feel entitled to that cubicle job. Let alone that cubicle job is a job that is helping thousands of people. You don't even know. You don't even realize it because you are sitting at your desk. Oh, I gotta do this paperwork for 8 hours. But really, whatever it is, you play a crucial part in that business. So that's already that could be a whole video in itself. But once you start connecting with yourself and figuring things out, everything that you wanted to accomplish and that you want to go after and achieve, it's right there in front of you. You have all the energy in the world. You literally have so much energy that it's insane how much energy you have when you start sun gazing and upping your level of consciousness and just gaining spiritual knowledge. Like you don't realize how much power you have within yourself when you go from within. The amount of energy and the amount of you just become a light bulb. You immediately become a light bulb. and you're shining so bright, you're vibrating so high that people just see that light just shining through you, because you're on a completely different level that, you know, they could never fathom. So people will start looking at you like weird or googly-eyed or whatever. Doesn't matter, because you've gone from within. So they could never touch you. They could never understand your thought process. They can never even understand anything that you're going through, anything that God has shined through you. It's it's another level that it's almost unexplainable, but I'm trying to explain it right now, you know? So if this video comes off a little jumbly as well, just know that some of this stuff is so hard to explain that it's like you have to just do it yourself. Literally just go outside, walk around in nature, right? Touch the grass. Because this is literally where we come from. This is literally where we come from. Like, to dust you are, and to dust you shall return. Like, this is literally us. You know what I mean? Like, it's... this journey, I want you guys to meditate, right? And it's hard, I know. But once you're able to just have a clear mind, there's no need to stress anymore. Because like I said, you've gone within. You figured out you're battling those demons with light. Once you shine your light, man, all those fucking demons that were trying to bring you down, they're gone, man. Well, let's just say they're put in their place. You know what I mean? Like, it's dark out right now, right? But I don't feel like afraid or anything, because, you know, I'm living life. How you doing? How you doing?
You filming me?
No, I'm filming myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm filming myself. Didn't mean to scare you. But yeah, once you're vibrating high and there's a puddle right here. Hold on one second, guys. There's a puddle right here. I don't wanna. Yeah, so even right there, guys, like, homie almost looked like he had something on him, right? But I'm shining so bright, right? God is not gonna allow me. Come on now. Like, I'm vibrating so high. That's like, there's no way. I've gone from within. There's no fear. There's no fear anymore. Man, this is a weird, I don't know. This whole puddle just took up that pathway. All right, leap of faith. Oh. right, decent. But yeah, guys, go outside, get you some nature. Go from within. I love you guys. Even if you don't love yourself, I still love you because I want to see the best of you. And if you're a subscriber and if you're a follower of my channel, you know, I'm your mentor, and I'm like some sort of figure, right? If you are watching my content, that means you believe in me, I believe in myself tenfold. You believe in me, you know, I want to help you. I want you to tap into your higher self, and you're not even your higher self. I want you to start experiencing the vibration I'm experiencing. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like, wow, this guy is just off his rocker. No, not at all. I'm 1,000% sane. You know, I wouldn't be doing this even a year ago. You know, I loved YouTube just as much, right? I love YouTube. I wanted to make videos forever, right? Here's the thing. I felt like I was being controlled by something that wasn't even me. It was just, there's some demon. There was something blocking me from accessing my true potential and my true self, my true power, and just my thoughts. And I felt like there was a blocker. And I felt like, obviously, I was the problem. But here's the thing. I didn't even have access to my higher self. You see that? I didn't even know what I didn't know. Because I didn't even treat myself properly with the proper nutrients and the proper just essence and just everything that you just feel when you get higher conscious levels, and when you fix your mindset and you fix your just everything that you've been pre-programmed to learn, and you start to think for yourself, and you start to hone in on what really matters to you. And I think that's number one, is to connect with your higher self, and you're in tune, connecting with your creator, right? So at the same time, you are killing two birds with one stone by bettering and investing everything into yourself. Just, I've already given you guys little bits and pieces financially, right? But there's so many ways to better yourself that's not even financial, right? I think spirituality, meditation, and sun gazing are the three places that I'm gonna have you, my audience, start with, right? Sun gaze, meditation, right? And spirituality. Sun gaze, meditation, spirituality. Keep focusing on those are three things that have allowed me to access a space that I've never had access to in a day in my life. I wouldn't be able to give you this knowledge, like I said, even a year ago, right? And this has nothing to do with school. This doesn't have anything to do with like whatever the matrix requires, right? You need to have a certain amount of experience, work experience and education and all that stuff, right? All that stuff is important. Please don't get it twisted. All that stuff matters, right? On paper. But what really matters, you can't take a degree with you to heaven, right? You take your soul, your spirit, your spiritual being, and your soul. It lives forever. Right? That's what leaves this body, and that's what lives on forever. So focus on things that are going to better yourself, because you are going to live forever. Right? The body dies, right? The body, right, eventually breaks down, and the body is going to pass on. However, we don't die. We live on forever. Spirit moves on forever. And we are thriving, right? All of the spirits, those positive energies that are around here, right? Man, that's God. That's our ancestors. That's angels. Tap it in, right? They want to see the best out of us. They want to see us connected with our higher selves, connected with God, and connected with just good, positive spirits and good, positive energy, right? And that's what this world is. It's a spirituality battle. I don't know how else to explain it. Like I said, this whole video is something that I'm trying to explain, but it's hard to explain because once you're vibrating at the level I'm vibrating, it's so the average person isn't going to. It doesn't just click like a snap of a finger. You know, it takes time and figuring out who you are. You know, like, you know, I just recently started taking hikes, and it's literally I've been so much happier, and you know, there's something about walking and moving around that, you know, it ups your level of consciousness, and it allows you to be stress-free, right? Because it's literally me, the camera, and that's it. There's other people here, right? But I am here to record a video and to let you guys know what I'm going through spiritually. And it's a battle, and it's a journey, and there's a lot of days, right? There's days where you're gonna have where you just don't wanna, right? You're gonna have those. That's what makes us human, you know. But what is this? Okay, so this is It's open until 10. Okay. Well, I just found out that this part closes at 10. So that's kind of nice. I don't even know what time it is right now. But I've had a good walk. I'm walking back to my car, actually. Because I looped around the hill. This part's kind of cool. Like, you have your field right here, and you have your trails behind it, and then there's like I was showing you earlier, there's people playing basketball behind that. So I thought that was kind of cool because you know I play basketball and it's fun. And requires a lot of concentration and practice, but it's fun for sure. I'm actually gonna go over here because I'm not quite done talking yet. I don't know how I'm gonna make this video. I don't know if I want to make a 40 minutes or if I want to split it, but like I said, you go and watch video 1 and then you go watch video 91. I'm asking myself, have I grown? Yeah, I've grown a lot. I think I've grown spiritually, and I've grown in my ability to speak in front of a camera fluently and to not, it doesn't matter what other people think. It doesn't matter if other people are watching me talk, and you know, it's my video. It's not like them looking at me is going to deter and make the video worse, right? They're just adding their additions to the video, right? Right? It's my video. Yeah, I'm vibrating high, right? I have so much energy, dude. I have so much fucking energy. It's crazy how much energy I have. Like, it's like, but it's all good. Like, it's all positive energy, right? You could literally have energy, but it's negative, right? You can have negative energy in the sense where you're doing things that are negatively affecting you, right? You're partying, you're going out to these spots that are with people that are just out to use you or whatever it is, right? They're just there because they want instant gratification, and they want, you know, they want to experience bad things, right? Or things that are not gonna better you or anything like that. So you have to decide what energy is good and what energy is bad. And that's solely on you. I can't tell you whether the energy is good or bad. But I can ask you the what, where, when, and how, and why. But that still doesn't even give me the right. That still doesn't even. There still could be something there that's negatively affecting you. What I mean by negative energy is that it's negatively affecting you. Right? Whether it's subconscious, whether it's conscious, there's something there that's off. There's something there that's not right. And if you're feeling that way, then it probably isn't right. You should probably step aside and ground yourself in something that's positive, right? The more you dunk your hands in positive buckets, right? The higher likelihood you're gonna come out with a positive, right? You get out what you put in, right? You get out what you put in once you go from within. That makes sense? I think I said that right. You get out what you put in once you go from within. I think I'm saying that right. But yeah, this was a different kind of video. This video was a spiritual video. And, you know, if that doesn't suit well with you, then you probably shouldn't be on my channel, but that's neither here nor there. You know, I don't know exactly why my life has panned out this way. But so I'm going from within. So I'm asking those why questions. Don't just be satisfied with the what. I'm asking myself questions every day, because if I don't ask those questions, then I'm allowing the entities and spirit and evil spirits to arise, and you allow chaos to enter your life when you do that. Chaos and confusion is not a recipe for success. It's not a recipe for spiritual growth, right? It's also like try to stay busy. Like try to keep your day filled up with positive things and things that are gonna prosper you, right? Obviously we have to make money, but don't be so focused on money that you can't better yourself, and that you can't better your life and your walk with God, and your walk with just yourself, and accessing information and getting all the information that you need to succeed. And success looks different for everyone, right? What if you're someone who's content in life and doesn't want to make more money, right? Well then, and you're spiritually grounded and you found yourself, essentially. Well then, I would say, hey, you've done, like I say, you can't take the money with you. You can't take the money with you to heaven. So, it's to me, money doesn't money is just a number. It is not the end all be all. I'd much rather you better yourself and connect with your higher self, and versus any bag, right? Now, connecting with yourself allows you to get to the bag at the same time, and well, boom, you just killed two birds with one stone right there, right? But yeah, it's tough, man. This life is crazy, right? But on the flip side of that, right? The flip side is that we need money to survive and to pay bills and to take our woman out on dates, right? It's stuff like that. But we also can't be so focused on it that we're not able to go from within and to access the information that we need to better ourselves, because there's so much information and there's so much to learn. Even the wisest man will tell you that even he doesn't know everything and that even he's still learning, right? Once you've thought that you've known it all, that's when you've lost. That's when you don't want to ever. You can be content, but don't be content and learn when it comes to like learning and bettering yourself, right? There's always ways to better yourself every single day. There's opportunities to grow, so there's opportunities out there for you to grow, baby. All right, I need a quick water break. Okay. You don't work, apparently. Yeah, these don't work. I wasn't expecting them to work. It's all good. I got water in the car. All right. Done enough yapping. I am going to hop in my car because I've been walking around this whole time. Yeah, guys. Oh, I am finally made it back to the whip. But spirituality, tap into yourself, keep bettering yourself, do things that are going to better yourself and your life. And I want you to make a channel, all that stuff.
Spiritual self.
You know what I'm saying? Like,